A huge titan appeared above the city that was higher than the wall that surrounded the city. The horsemen begin to chase after some giant. The warriors use mechanical weapons and surround the monster, attacking from all sides. A voice is heard. "We will show you the power of humanity." The boy has a nightmare and wakes up with his friend Mikasa by his side. The boy's name is Eren. The year is 845, great walls surround the city, most of the titans are insignificant compared to the wall. Children gathering brushwood are greeted by a city guard. The guards idle all day and drink alcohol because the titans haven't attacked the city in a long time. There hasn't been a giant attack in 100 years, and the 50-meter-high wall is an impregnable structure. The boy utters the phrase, "We're safe as long as we're behind the wall, we're like cattle." Mikasa tells Eren to forget his dreams of becoming a scout. Bells are heard ringing, the tired and wounded scouts return to town. They usually return with the loss of men in the squad. And the relatives are missing their relatives after these expeditions. It is important to the mother of the deceased whether her son has done his duty in the fight against the titans. But the squad leader confesses again, "We are no closer to understanding the enemy. The campaign is useless." Mikasa asks Eren again if he has changed his mind about joining the reconnaissance unit. Human society is protected from the giants by 3 walls. The first is the Wall of Mary, the second is the Wall of Roses, and the third is the Wall of Tyre. The distance between the walls is about 100 kilometers. From the Wall of Shina to the settlement of people 250 kilometers. The children return home and bring firewood. Their mother guesses that Mikasa helped Eren. Mikasa tells the family about Eren's dream of serving in the reconnaissance detachment, and there is a scandal at home. Eren's father is a fair man and a respected doctor. He declares that one cannot forbid a man to explore and discover the world. He promises to show Eren the secret in the basement when he returns home. His mother forbids him to join that useless troop, but Eren doesn't want to live like cattle. Bullies hurt the boy in the alley. Eren comes to the rescue. The hooligans are happy that they can beat Eren too, but they see Mikasa and run away. The rescued boy's name is Armin. Armin is in solidarity with Eren that they are not safe behind the wall. A lightning strike is heard. A giant's huge hand appears above the wall. The giant is so tall that his head rises above the wall. The largest giant colossus breaks through the wall and the giants are able to pass over the wall. Eren runs to his house hoping the house is intact, but finds his mother crushed by the rubble. The mother begs her children to flee. The guardian Hanos comes to the rescue. He is about to kill the giant, but abruptly changes his mind when he sees the titan. Eren watches as the titan pulls his mother from under the rubble and eats her. On this day, humanity is reminded of the fear that drove them beyond the walls. For more than 100 years, the difference in strength between titans and humans had been too significant. Humans solved the problem by building 3 walls around their settlements. The giants walk around the city and continue to eat people. Hanos took the children away from the scene. Eren thinks that they could have saved his mother. The sentinel confesses that he could not fight the giant because too cowardly, and Eren because he is too weak. People evacuate in ships. The city of Shiganshina, which was protected by only 1 wall, was considered more vulnerable. The ships are overcrowded. The guards try to fight back against the titans with their cannons, but they can't hit. The guards close the gate, leaving the men outside. An armored titan appears and runs at the guards. Cannon salvos can't stop him. The armored giant rams through the gate. The gate is destroyed. Rumors of the fall of the city of Shiganshina spread throughout the cities. There is a hole in Maria's wall and the giants continue to enter the city. Eren remembers his family. He finds his life's purpose in destroying of all the titans. Eren has a strange dream about the key his father spoke of. Mikasa and Eren meet Armin. There is not enough food for all the people. Eren beats a guard who speaks cynically about refugees. Eren yells at his friend for his cowardice. Mikasa hits him. She really looks at things and realizes that they can't fight the giants now. Since the refugees had nothing to feed them, they are sent to fight off the Wall Mary from the giants. The loss of life was 250,000. The children all 3 planned to go to military school. The boys grew up and became recruits as soldiers. The commander of the soldiers humiliates the young soldiers. You can tell by some that they haven't seen any real pain. A girl is eating in the ranks. The commander notices her and picks on her. Her name is Sasha. Eren begins to be questioned about the giants because he has encountered them with his own eyes. He tells of his plans to destroy the giants once he's mastered the weapons. Jean, the guy across the table, declares that Eren is a coward and only pretends to be of being a brave guy. The guys shake hands and disperse upon hearing the bell ringing. Jean sees Mikasa. She has grown to be a real beauty. Sasha falls down from fatigue. She has been ordered to run without stopping. A girl from the squad wanted to bring her food. Sasha rushes at her and snatches a loaf of bread like a beast. Ymir, another girl, convinces her that it's not worth doing good deeds for nothing. It's a new day, tests for the soldiers, those who fail will fly out. Mikasu and the other rookies we know are doing well on the exercise, but her brother's having trouble doing it. None of the guys can give us any real advice on how to do the exercise. Reina and Bertold talk about how their settlement was attacked. Most soldiers enter the army not knowing what they might encounter. A new day, a new attempt by Eren to pass the exercise. He was able to hold on, but after a while, he fell. Eren was given another belt. It was a broken belt. The soldiers were shocked. He could hang even with a broken belt. It turns out the commander knew Eren and Mikasa's mother, but he does not tell us about it. 845 The giants breached the first wall. The people lost 20% of their population and 30% territory. Now everyone lives behind the wall of roses. Third year, year 850. Reina helps Armin with his burden. They each have their own strengths. The boys train in the woods, fighting Titan targets. Mikasa is considered the best in all disciplines. She's a genius. But Eren is notable for his tenacity and clear purpose. The boys want to teach the girl Ani a lesson, but they both get punched in the face. Contradiction: many soldiers study harder to become guardsmen and never encounter the giants while guarding the king. Eren applies the techniques he saw when Ani beat him and drops Jean. The graduates of Course 218 complete their training. The graduates have 3 options: first to become a defender of the wall, second to become a reconnaissance squad, and third to become the king's guard. Eren is one of the top 10 graduates, but has no plans to join the guards. Mikasa and Armin also plan to go into scouts. Mikasa will go anywhere after Eren, whether to scout, guard, or to go to the wall. If I don't go with you, you will die. The scouting party returns to the city, the people supportive and welcoming them good-naturedly. The Titans' attack stopped for 4 years. Kone wants to go scouting, too, and so does Thomas. Sasha stole meat from the canteen. A couple of years later, the fortifications have been rebuilt and Eren is excitedly thinking about striking back at the Titans, when Colossus, the most important giant, shows up. Colossus kicks a hole in the wall with his foot. Eren is about to hit the Titan. Colossus strikes the wall with his hand, deliberately knocking down all the cannons. Eren also notices that he broke the gate again. This can't be accident, so the Titan has intelligence. Eren strikes, but the Titan is not in front of him. It's as if he disappeared. It was just like 5 years ago. He broke through the wall and disappeared. An evacuation is declared in the city. This time the defenders of the wall are more prepared. The cannons hold the Titans back a bit, but they still end up behind the wall. The commander-in-chief is visiting Marquis. A soldier reports on the attack of the wall. Commander Pixis refuses to guard Marquis Castle and goes to help his men. Mikasa and Eren are sent to different units. She asks Eren to return alive. A lecture about the Titans tells of their peculiarities. They have no intelligence comparable to humans, no sexual organs for reproduction. They are only interested in humans. They don't exterminate them out of hunger, but to satisfy their desire to kill. Artillery is ineffective against giants. Titans can continue to live without their heads. And some can regrow limbs. To stop the regeneration of giants, you need to hit them in a specific place. That way, will take maximum damage, regeneration will stop and the Titan will die. The 34th squad goes into battle to back up the vanguard. The squad sees their comrade being eaten by a Titan. Eren tries to stab the Titan in the back, but it resists. The Titans eat the soldiers from the squad. Armin freezes in a daze, being swallowed by a titan. Eren pulls his friend out of the titan's mouth. I will visit the world beyond the wall again. Eren is eaten by the titan. Another detachment comes to Armin's aid. People crowd around the gate, trying to save their goods. A titan runner approaches. Mikasa and his squad kill the giant. Mikasa threatens the rich man and saves the people. She recalls a story from her childhood, how her parents were killed and she was kidnapped. Eren saves Mikasa. He pretends to be a lost boy and sticks a knife in the chest of the bandit. He killed both kidnappers as a child. Mikasa also stood up for Eren and killed the third kidnapper. Sasha wanted to take command of the remaining squad, but most are overwhelmed. Mikasa comes to the rescue and learns that Eren died giving his life for Armin. Encouraged by Mikasa's words, the squad sets out to attack. Mikasa runs out of gas in his tank. The other soldiers also run out of gas. The Titans eat the soldiers. They don't stand much of a chance when their equipment malfunctions. Mikasa recalls her life already surrendered, but continues to fight. She remembers Eren's words, fight, and is ready to fight. But the unexpected happens. One Titan strikes another. The Titan who saved Mikasa kills his fellow Titan. The squad watches as the Titan kills his fellow Titan again. He even knows where to hit. Armin suggests a plan to pit a sentient Titan against the others in order to free the headquarters. Sean and the other guys in the group are surrounded by Titans, but at the last moment a sentient Titan kills the other Titans. The group thinks that surviving at the expense of the reasonable Titan is a good idea. The intelligent Titan is stronger than the other regular Titans. Armin hatches a plan to attack the Titans in the basement. 7 Titans at once. Armin devises the plan again. The squad prepares an ambush for the Titans. One wrong move and the whole squad is finished. Fire. Some of the squad worked the plan, others didn't, but Mikasa and Annie fixed the situation. The squad can fill up with gas for future battles. Mikasa observes a strange scene, other Titans eating a sentient Titan. Now he is powerless. The squad wants to protect the sentient Titan for future use. The sentient Titan bites the Titan runner who ate Thomas. The squad sees that the sentient Titan was controlled by Eren, his heart beating. Eren is alive, his arm and leg were bitten off, but are now in place. Reconnaissance squads explore the area beyond the wall and build their garrisons there. Corporal Levi, one of the most experienced soldiers. Hanji is also notable for his skills. Corporal Hanji smashes an entire pack of Titans. Eren recalls how he ended up in the stomach of a Titan, all around dead, former soldiers, some of them still alive. He climbed out of the Titan's stomach, becoming a giant himself. I will destroy every last one of you, wipe you off the face of the earth. Eren came to his senses. The soldiers surround Eren and point their weapons in his direction. The commander yells at Eren, accusing him of treason. Eren recalls how his father the doctor gave him some kind of injection. You have to learn how to control this power. Eren turns into a Titan to save his friends from cannon salvos. Eren again separates from the flesh of the Titan he used to protect the boys. Eren thinks he needs to get into the basement of their old house. There lurks the answers to his questions. Eren and Makima ask Armin to come up with a plan to prove to them that they are not dangerous. The commander refuses to listen and is about to give the order to fire. The commander-in-chief stops the commander. This is Dot Pixis, he is in charge of the defense of all mankind. The commander-in-chief is a normal man, and asks Eren to plug the hole in the wall with a rock. The commander-in-chief voices the task for the soldiers. They must protect Eren, while he drags the stone to the gate. Armin again devises a good plan of action to distract the giants and protect Eren. The soldiers don't believe in the plan and are about to desert. The commander-in-chief allows the soldiers who don't want to fight to leave. The commander-in-chief chooses 3 of the best soldiers to guard Eren. The operation begins. This day could be the day of humanity's first victory over the giants. Eren turned into a Titan. Eren attacks Makima. The diversionary group was able to gather the bulk of the giants into one place. Mikasa tries to remind Eren that he is on their side. The defenders used a red signal, meaning that the mission didn't go according to plan. The commander-in-chief coldly sticks to the plan. This time, Aaron's limbs fail to recover again. Mikasa and the others are trying to hold off the onslaught of giants. Aaron seems to be attracting the attention of the other giants. Armin figures out a way to get Aaron out of the giants. He stabs Aaron with his blade. Aaron regains consciousness. Aaron feels at home inside the giant. His father and mother are there. All is well. He sees a good life. Aaron wakes up.